Your luck is about to change, and something about this is extremely fated for you. Something about this is kind of feels like it's a long time coming. Kind of feels like there's something that's in store for you that's better than anything you've ever experienced, and you'll know it when you see it. You'll know it right before it happens or right when it's happening. Like something in you is going to click that this is that moment for you. This is that conversation. This is that person. This is that opportunity. You could be traveling somewhere. You could be on a boat. You could be in Europe, or I'm also thinking of Asia. I'm thinking of like Thailand, Vietnam. You could be traveling somewhere that kind of has you feeling like such a tourist, but in a way that brings out this new side of you because you get to try things and do things very differently than what you normally do at home or like in your normal routine, what you're used to. This lucky number 7 energy is just really coming through. And obviously we have Jupiter and Leo, and we also have the luckiest day of the year tomorrow, okay? So the 5 of Swords just jumped out and it dropped to the floor. You are stepping away from or stepping out of something that felt like it was just draining your energy. This could have been like a back and forth type of argument with someone, like someone who just doesn't know when to quit. Someone who just doesn't know when to stop, okay? And it feels like you're finally just moving away from this energy. You could have also felt like you got the last word in on something, but it didn't even really leave you feeling very good. So it kind of feels like whatever this is, like you're needing to face some aspect of your ego or some aspect of yourself that you don't like, or some aspect of yourself where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to. You might be moving away from this person's energy or this situation that kind of left you feeling like you didn't really win, and you don't even care about winning, and there's no competition, and what are you really doing? Like, kind of feels like that. And the Page of Swords comes out next, so it feels like after coming out of whatever this situation was, which could have had you feeling unlucky, right? You could have been feeling like this situation is not working. No matter what I do, no matter what I try, no matter what I say, it's not working. Could have been something that you put a lot of effort towards, a lot of mental energy was going towards this. And it feels like that needs to be let go of. Like, you need to be willing to almost like observe your own thoughts and where you're putting your energy right now, because this new found kind of like lucky energy, I feel like what this energy requires is a willingness to leave things behind, a willingness to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, from the things that bring in that kind of like low vibrational energy. You may have been in a situation where you might have felt like someone was literally siphoning your energy, like, as dramatic as that sounds, okay? Like, energy siphoning happens in so many ways. Like, it can be the people that are constantly like talking about other people, like they're always talking about other people's business, they're always bringing things up. I'm literally thinking of like group chats, specifically Instagram DM group chats. Like, these could be the people that are always keeping tabs on other people, like they always want to know what's going on in other people's lives, and it's just like kind of like this shit storm type of feeling where there's no good energy, there's no feeling of lightness, of brevity. It kind of feels like even you could be around these people and you literally feel like tired. You might be getting like a headache or something, or when you leave this like environment, it makes you feel so drained. You almost feel like like a battery that's been drained. That's why I'm saying like energy siphoning, because the Five of Swords is a lot of like ego tension. It's kind of like such an unnecessary like fighting type of energy. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like there's no reason to even be doing this. There's no reason to feel like this, and it could feel very pointless in the moment too. Like you might be so aware of the fact that like this doesn't feel like good energy for you. And so maybe there's something about you needing to take a step back from whatever this is and look at it differently. This could also mean that you are aware, because the Page of Swords is really like, this is like the spy card. Like this is someone who sees things and knows things, and they like pay attention. And so you might be needing to pay attention to the way that people are around you and how they treat you. There's also the Three of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy here. There's a lot of air energy. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have those placements in your chart. You could be dealing with people that have these placements. There might be this feeling of like a sneaky energy too. I'm getting something like that, like someone being very sly, very slick with their words, the way they say things, just kind of like you're just noticing things about someone. Whatever this is, you're walking away with not only a heavy mind, but a heavy heart. And it's so interesting that I'm talking about the luckiest, like this lucky energy, but none of this energy feels lucky. And that's not to say that you're unlucky, but this is maybe a wake-up call for you that something's blocking your blessings. Something is blocking your blessings. Energy it doesn't lie, right? The universe energy doesn't lie. Janae Aiko could be significant, okay? Big Sean could be significant. Music could be something that you really, really resonate with. Like there could be music. You could be getting signs and subliminals and synchronicities through the music that you're listening to. But whatever it is, there's something about you needing to pay attention to what's hurting you, what's harming you, it's giving me this feeling of like you might have been trying to walk away from this or pull away from this, and maybe, you know, there might be someone who I would really highly recommend, and it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. I would recommend doing something to kind of like clear your own energy. You could literally just take a shower and envision like a white light kind of going over your entire body. You could put on kind of like a clearing or cleansing frequency while you shower, and just imagine yourself like washing off this energy, washing off the conversations, washing off, you know, other people's opinions of you. This feels like there needs to be this release on an energetic level. And like I said, this could be anything. You could just write on a piece of paper, like let all your thoughts fly out, let all of that mental energy seep out onto the paper, and then maybe you burn it, maybe you cut it up, maybe you just throw it in the trash. It just feels like you need to do something to kind of clear your head and clear this energy. Something about this feels like you needed to hear it though, like it's time for you to turn a new corner, and so you need to know, or you're meant to know something about this, because you have the Page of Pentacles. This is a beginner's card. This is a card about learning from something. And it feels like you're becoming aware of something. There could be a pattern here. There could be an attachment here as well. You may be attached to a situation or a person that has you feeling these things. And it feels like it's time for you to move on, okay? You have two pages, which pages they're exploratory. They're very young energies, and it feels like it's time for you to explore something new, and it kind of feels like you have to let yourself do this in order for you to really be open to receive the lucky energy, because the lucky energy is going to find you when you're open to receive it, when your frequency is aligned with the frequencies of the things that are meant for you, okay? So please cleanse your energy, okay? Take a breath. Know that you're not trapped, you're not stuck. What's meant for you is going to find you, but you have to be willing to listen to what you know, pay attention, and move somewhere else, move away, Move away from this.